What's up, y'all? Jason, Jagjagno built. You know the deal. Look how clear my screen is. I guess that's what happens when you finally change your screen protector. But anyway, I haven't uploaded in a while, y'all. I apologize. I've just been busy. Not that it's a good excuse or anything. Just this doesn't pay my bills. You know, this is not my full-time job. None of that stuff. Like I said, I'm an auto and diesel mechanic. That's what I do. So I've been busy. But I'm ready to work back on this. So finally got caught up with a little bit of work. I'm gonna go ahead and take this bedside back off. We're gonna remove that carbon tub, and I'm gonna use that as the template for the other side. Man, look at that sunburn. The weather's out here is beautiful. So anyway, take that off. We're gonna take that carbon tub off, use that as a template for the other side. I'm gonna verify that it's exactly the same. It should be. If I did my job correctly, both sides of the truck should be identical. So we're gonna do that and try and get started on the other side. I still don't have rear shocks back yet. I'm sure that's coming soon. It's not like it's going anywhere, so it's not the end of the world. I have it sitting on those 4x4s to replicate ride height. So once we get the bed finished up, like I said, we can move on to setting the motor back in, I believe, and worrying about turbo, header, and stuff like that. So that's where it's gonna get fun. But we're having to go through this tough stuff. And y'all got to push through things like this. There's a lot of projects on y'all's cars y'all aren't going to want to do, but you have to do it. You have to get through it. That's where we're at right here. It's not that fun. We have to get through it. It's tedious, but let's keep going, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's worth it. Worth it in the end. Looks good. All right, so let's get the bed taken off and see if we can get some templates made so I can hopefully upload this video for y'all and give y'all a little something as an update. So let's go. All right, guys, just like that, comes apart that easy. No, I'm just kidding. It takes a few minutes, but we got this tub out. We're gonna use it for a mock-up for the other side. We have the other side of the bed off as well. And this is a little trick. I don't know if I'd already explained it, but I did 3/8 by 16 riv nuts in the cab to bolt it, and I went ahead and got some 3/8 by 16 all thread to create like a stud essentially to keep these plates on. It also makes installing the bedsides extremely easy as a one person gig, which is really what I am. It's a one person band here. So we got those on there. I did the ones on the other side. I had to take the bolts out and cut some all thread. I got those put in, and then I have the other McAmis tub right here. I don't know if y'all can see my lines. So what I did was, and you have to remember that things are reversed when on the other side, so you can't just lay them on top of each other. You have to go end to end like this, okay? So I did that, and I used a piece of little angle aluminum, not iron, to make sure that they're flush, and I just traced it. So that's where we got our reference line from, and then I'm gonna leave the ends here a little long so I can trim up those once I get it in the truck as well, which will make it super nice. So I think I've avoided enough. I'm gonna get my jigsaw. Let's see where it's at, if I can show you where I put the jigsaw. Somewhere. Got stuff everywhere. I was gonna show you how I have the foot on the jigsaw. Oh, here we go. Just masking tape, y'all. It's nothing special. Several layers of masking tape. It's gonna keep from scarring up the carbon, and I keep the protective film on the carbon. Everything still has protective film on it until I'm ready to put it on one last time. But yeah, you can make about, I don't know, one of your cuts, and then you might want to put more tape again, because it does wear off pretty quick, but it does work good. It's cheap. This is a plastics blade for cutting plastic, and it does really good with the carbon. A cutoff wheel does great too, but it's a mess. And if y'all have never cut carbon fiber, it is 10 times worse than fiberglass. You will be itching for 3 days minimum, and it doesn't matter what you do. They say you can cover yourself in baby powder and it'd be okay, because it clogs up your pores so nothing go in there. But I don't know if it's true or not. I don't really want to walk around here looking like a polar bear. So we're gonna use a jigsaw. We're gonna get this cut, and we're gonna see how it fits up on the other side. So I used the template that I had from my original tub. What's left of it anyway. You can kind of see ram board, and it fits amazing on the other side. So I think it's gonna work out good. And once we get that one set up there in place, I'll drill it, I'll put some Clecodes in it, and then we'll start building these supports right here, the support frames on the front and the rear of the tubs. So anyway, just a small update. That's how I do my templates, and we're gonna get to cutting. All right, so we made the template, I cut it, and absolutely perfect, perfectly level. The fit up is, let me see, I can flip it here. It's beautiful. So the reason that's so exciting, because that means everything's square. Like, that just, I knew it was. I did my best, you know, to make sure everything was right. But this, when you start doing stuff like this, where you have to carbon copy one side to the other, this is where it'll show its ass, you know. So this is super, super exciting. It looks wicked. I need to cut the tub down, obviously, but zero complaints. So now I need to finish trimming up the tub and start figuring out some of these mounting points and stuff like that so we can get it knocked out. All right, I want to take a minute and kind of explain this. I was doing my tube caps, okay, that you see here. I'm capping off these open-ended tubes. I still have several I need to do. So I bought some tube caps, and that's what we put on this side of the truck. That one's capped down there, all that jazz. But I want to show y'all something to keep an eye out for those of you that are buying tube caps. If you keep buying from the same place, then you'll be used to the same ones. It'd be fine. But I ordered some tube caps from Hammerconcepts for 1 5/8 tube, and I thought it was the same. And I bought from, I think I bought from McAmis before for the same thing, 1 5/8 tube. Now, these two places do things differently, okay? So I just had my last little cap, and it fits inside the pipe. I'll put it in there, use my magnet, it sits flush, weld it out, knock the welds down, and it looks like a finished part. Hammers is made to sit on the end of it, okay? Like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. There's nothing wrong with this at all, except for the fact that it would make it different from the other side of the truck. So I'm sure I can use these somewhere. I'm gonna save them, but I want to give you all that tip and trick. Not all 1 5/8 tube caps are the same. You got to kind of pay attention to the size. So I got a stack of other ones. Now, if I had a CNC plasma table, which I'm working towards, I think that'd be a very beneficial thing. I could make all these things and not be a big deal. But for now, I'm like everybody else, and you just got to kind of source out what you can. So this is my last cap. I got it in there. The reason I chose that one over this one is because the support bar goes up to the tub and everything right here, and that means I can at least do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more. I'll have them sometime next week. But anyway, I just want to share that kind of little tip. I think it's more of a tip, so y'all don't forget. These are not created equal. Pay attention to the dimensions. They both work just fine, but I didn't want to put this on the end, and that would put my tube an 1/8 inch out farther than what I want. Because like I said, I want both sides to be a copy of each other. So that's just me. Would it work? Yeah. Could I make it work? Yeah. But we're just gonna get the ones that fit inside like I like, and we'll put these on the shelf, use them for something, who knows. So anyway, all right, well, let's keep going. Done a terrible job filming. That's fine. Need to get some work done. Look at that, boys. Man, that looks good. Like I said, we used this tub, did a carbon copy of it. I laid it over each other and traced it. and I must have did something right, because it fits like a glove, just like the other one, and it's level. Y'all can see the tractor. The wife's moving dirt around, doing farm things. But yeah, wow, looking good, y'all. And I also have the this bracket right here. This piece is already made. I need ribbon strips, so I'm gonna have to get some of those to keep trucking. But yeah, I just want to get a little work done. I needed to upload a video. I needed to get y'all caught up a little bit. That's where we're at. That's why I have been working on it, all that jazz. And as always, I appreciate every one of y'all, all the likes, the comments, and everybody that smashed that subscribe button. It's free if you like watching stuff like this. I don't really do step-by-step on that side because we covered that on this side. So I'm focused on just getting it done. That way we can move on to some new stuff, and I can go back to giving y'all spec by spec on how I do it. Not saying that's right, but it's just how I do it. But yeah, I want to talk about nerve-wracking cutting a pair of carbon tubs, but we got it. So, all right guys, as always, I appreciate it. Till next time.